The Luo do not believe that people simply die, not naturally, not by accident, not without reason. In the Luo world, every death has a cause, and that cause reaches far beyond the body. Welcome to Echoes of the Luo. This is episode 1 of our new series, When the Ancestors Call: Death, Mourning, and Burial among the Luo people. Before we talk about what happens when someone dies, we must first understand what the Luo believe death actually is. The Luo believe that no one simply dies of old age or sickness alone. There is always something behind it: a spirit, a curse, a broken taboo, an enemy who used dark forces, something. Death, to the Luo, is never truly natural. It always has a spiritual cause, even when the physical cause is clear. This is why when someone dies, the first question the community asks is not only how, but why, and who, or what caused it. The answer to those questions shape everything that follows: the burial, the ceremonies, the mourning period, and the protection of those left behind. First, let's talk about Tipo. In English, the spirit. Every person carries within them what the Luo call Tipo. Tipo is the spirit, the soul, the part of a person that does not die when the body does. When a person dies, their Tipo does not simply disappear. It continues, it moves, it remains in relationship with the living. The Tipo of a good person who lived well and died well becomes an ancestor, a protective force, a presence that watches over the family, guides decisions, and keeps the household safe. But not all Tipo become peaceful ancestors. When a person dies badly, through suicide, drowning, being lost in the bush, or dying far from home, their Tipo can become something else entirely. When a death is considered bad, the Tipo of that person can transform into a Jachien. Jachien is a demon spirit, an angry, restless force that can come back to torment the living, to cause illness, to bring misfortune, to curse the family and the homestead. The Luo greatly fear the Jachien, and many of the burial rituals and post-death ceremonies that we will cover in this series exist specifically to prevent a Tipo from becoming a Jachien, or to deal with one that already has. This is why how you bury someone matters. This is why the ceremonies after death matter. This is why you do not ignore grief or rush the process. Because the Luo understood that the dead, if not properly honored, do not simply go away. The Luo do not separate the dead from the living the way many modern societies do. Ancestors remain present. They are living dead, people who have crossed over but who remain deeply connected to this world, connected to their family, connected to their land, connected to their homestead. This is why the Luo bury their dead inside the homestead, never in a public graveyard far away. We will talk more about this in a later episode. But the point is this: the dead are not gone. They are near, they are watching, they can bless and they can punish. The relationship between the living and the dead is one of the most important relationships in Luo life, and understanding that relationship is the key to understanding everything in this series. For the Luo, death is not the end of a story. It is a transition, a crossing from one form of existence to another. And the people left behind have a responsibility to honor that crossing correctly, to protect themselves from what can go wrong, and to keep the relationship between the living and the dead alive and well. In our next episode, what happens the night someone dies? The announcement, the wail, the vigil, and the rules that govern those first dark hours. This is Echoes of the Luo. Erokamano ainya.